Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Vaishnavi and I've started these series of videos to help young professionals and students in their career journey so that you get all the necessary information, at least from my perspective, and make informed decisions about your career. So today we speak about networking. Now, I understand if you're still in school or college, you will have heard this term networking or perhaps not even heard of it. But if you have, you will have often heard this in the context of people who are already on their professional journeys or already on their first jobs, or people who are experienced professionals and wanting to grow their businesses or further their careers. But my view is that networking starts way before you start your first job. It's actually a foundational skill that every student needs to start cultivating when they're still, graduating school or going into colleges, because it sets the tone for your successful career journey in the future. So what does networking actually mean? Networking is a very critical skill of building relationships in your setup that help you understand the world a little better. Okay, it's a simple definition. Now let's contextualize. Now, I do understand that the definition is a bit broad, so let's contextualize. If you're in school or college, you may have been part of a drama club or a theatre group or a math club even. That essentially is your network, okay, where you meet different students, your peers, or even sometimes experienced members of your cohort, and you exchange ideas, vital information in order to achieve a common goal or an individual target that you have set for yourself. Similarly, if you are a young professional or if you're aspiring to be in a very robust job, then you may reach out to your contacts in the industry that you want to work in on maybe LinkedIn or WhatsApp, just picking up the phone and asking, hey, do you have any availability in your company? What are you doing? You're networking. Now, the important thing to understand here is not every type of communication is networking, and not every type of networking is effective networking. So it's very important for us to understand and build this skill so that you can actually use it to a collective advantage, not just for yourself, but also for the individual that is providing you the information. Now that we've spoken about networking, let's talk about why it's so important to network, even if you're in school or in college. So 5 to 6 critical themes, let me try. Number 1, it's very important to build connections in your environment, be it a school or college, or in the industry that you're interested in. Number 2, it gives you vital information about the current and emerging trends in your industry. Number 3, it gives you information about current practices in different industries so that you can leverage that information for your own work purposes. Number 4, it gives you an opportunity to know whether you would be interested in moving to a completely different industry or a profession. And number 5, it helps you find jobs. Now, the 5th one is very critical because especially when you are a young professional or you're starting your new job, or actually I've also seen this in case of experienced professionals. They make up a fantastic CV, they have brilliant credentials, and they start applying randomly to jobs on websites, and they put their CV in the digital void and they never hear back from people. Research suggests that about 70% of the jobs are achieved or obtained by networking. So with all this critical background, what should you do actually to build a strong network? Number 1, I would say start early. Don't wait until you graduate and start looking for jobs. I think that's very late in the journey. You need to start early. How do you start early? Start talking to people. That's your first step. Be bold enough to ask the difficult questions. Be bold enough to ask any question. I've realized in my life that there is no such thing as a stupid question, and you are often just limited by your own imagination. So ask questions, ask away. The second important thing is actually be able to maintain and invest in that network or that relationship. Very often I see people actually take the first step, which is fantastic, bravo, but they forget to regularly invest in the relationship. It's like watering your plants, right? If you stop watering your plant, it's just going to die. So your network is very similar. You should make an active effort to stay in touch with people, and it can be in your preferred mode of contact either via WhatsApp or LinkedIn or emails. So what I normally like to do is, if it's been a while since I've spoken to people in my network, I send them a text from time to time saying, hey, how's it going? I actually read or heard about something really interesting in our industry. Would be happy to catch up over a coffee and discuss. The third one is be on the lookout for any networking events in your industry, even outside of your industry. So I often make it a point to attend one networking event every 2 months in order for me to be able to connect with my peer group and some of the senior professionals in the industry, to understand the industry activity in general. The fourth one would be to be on a professional networking website like LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn is a fantastic platform for professionals of different experiences and seniorities to connect with each other across the world. I hope that I've been able to give you a fair introduction of networking and some useful tips that you can actually use in your everyday life to build an effective network. With that, I'm going to leave you with a cup of coffee and a warm hug until we meet the next time. Thank you for all your continued support and love. Please hit the subscribe button if you find these videos useful, and if you have any suggestions for any topics that I should cover in my next video, feel free to drop that. Until then, leaving you with a beautiful view of my garden. See ya!